No, officer. I told you I'm the one that called. My wife is not in the right state of mind and needs help. No, I called. Arrest her. Sir, please. Ma'am, do you have any proof that she stole your purse? I don't need proof. I know it was her. I want a report filed. I want to press charges. Arrest her. Terry, what the he 11 is going on? Okay, let's all take a breath here. What does your purse look like? Where was the last place you had it or saw it? It's a light brown Coach crossbody purse. It has little C all over it. I just got it the other day. Okay. And does anyone else in this house have a similar looking bag? No. And I bet you that's why she stole it. Gwen, please calm down. This is all just a huge misunderstanding. You are a sick person, Nikki. I lost everything in a house fire not even a year ago, and now you want to steal the few things I have? Ma'am, is that your purse on the counter over there? Oh, wow. Yes, it is. That right there is proof that she is guilty. She probably snuck back in here and put it there to make me look stupid. Ma'am, can you please check to see if anything is missing? I'm not touching that now. You need to fingerprint it. I bet her prints are all over it. Of course they are. I'm constantly hanging it up for you because you leave it all over the house. Liar. You and your robot son are liars. And thieves. Terry, she needs help. This has gone on for way too long. Gwen, please. Officer, I told you she isn't in the right state of mind. Ma'am, please calm down. Gwen starts screaming frantically and swinging her arms around. Ma'am, please stop. I don't want you to hurt yourself or anyone else. No, no, no. Don't touch me. You are probably a robot too. They have infiltrated our police department. They're controlling you just like that robot baby. I need to get out of here. Unalive me. Now, please unalive me. The officers managed to detain Gwen to keep her from harming herself. We're going to take her to the hospital for an evaluation. We are also going to have them place her on a 72-hour hold. Oh no. I'm so sorry, Gwen. Okay, what do I need to do? It'll be okay, sir. This is the best thing to do. We just don't want to see her hurt herself. I understand. She needs help. You can follow our squad car to the hospital. Okay. Gwen, I'm right here. I'll be right behind you guys. Hey, Terry. How is Gwen doing? She seems to be okay now. She has calmed down. I think they gave... Oh, that's good. Did they tell you what meds? Did they tell you what's wrong? I don't know. They didn't tell me much of anything. I'm really not sure. Do you guys need anything? No, since they placed her on a 72-hour hold, I'm actually not even allowed to be with her. I've just been sitting here. I'm still in complete shock. I have no clue what even happened. I just want her to be okay. Listen, you guys have been through a lot. This might just be her body catching up with her. It'll be okay. Why don't you come home and get some rest? Okay, yeah, the kids are probably worried too. They won't go to sleep. They're waiting for you. They think Gwen is coming home too. Okay, don't worry, I'll talk to the boys. It'll be okay. How are Nikki and baby boy? I hope they're okay. I hope she doesn't hate us. They're okay. Nikki is very spooked with what happened. I'm so sorry. We will figure this all out. Hi, I just wanted to come and check on my wife. How is she doing? Hi, are you her husband, Terry? Yes. I know she's on a 72-hour hold, but I really just wanted to know what kind of meds they're giving her and if they know what's wrong. Am I allowed to see her? No, sir, I'm sorry, she isn't allowed any visitors. But I do have a note from the doctor that he'd like to speak to you, so let me go get. Oh no. What happened? Is she okay? Sorry, sir, I cannot discuss anything with you, only the doctor can. Oh my G0D, okay. Hi, is this Terry, Gwen's husband? Yes, hi. Please tell me what's going on with my wife. What is wrong with her? What meds did you give her? Are they helping? Well, okay, let's slow down and take a breath. So that's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. We were going to start her on something, but we weren't able to. Oh, wow. Did she refuse them or something? Does she even have a say in any of that? Now, I do have to ask, does your wife do any Dr. 0 grams second? No, of course not. My wife and I don't do Dr. 0 grams seconds. Is that why you couldn't give her anything? Because you thought she was some druggie? No, we couldn't give her anything because when we took a urine sample from her, we had to check her HCG levels and her levels came back very elevated. Oh gee, 0D, what is wrong with her? Is she going to unalive? No, sir, your wife is pregnant. Wait, what? Now, normally this isn't something I would share with you, but given the circumstances, your wife asked me to tell you. So she knows. Is she okay? Does she seem upset? She was actually very happy and couldn't wait to tell you. That's why she asked me to share it for her. I think the news actually calmed her down too. So she's okay? For now, yes, but she needs to follow up with a primary doctor and an option. But what about all the other stuff? Everything else came back normal. Her hormones are elevated, so it could be causing other issues. It wouldn't hurt to follow up with a psychiatrist. Okay, thank you so much. This is great news. Gwen's 72-hour hold is officially being lifted in like 2 hours. I'm going to the hospital now to wait for her so she can get out right away. That's great news. I'm so glad to hear she's fine. We will see you guys soon and celebrate. I can't wait to see her. We didn't plan on having more kids, but I'm actually really excited. I hope she is too. Have you found a good option and psychiatrist to follow up with? No, I want Gwen to have a say in who she sees. I'll get some more recommendations from the hospital, and we will go from there. She hasn't liked any of the psychiatrists we looked at so far. That's why she hasn't seen anyone yet. Okay, just please make sure you guys get on that ASAP. You know I will never kick you out. I won't let my brother go homeless. But we really can't have any more incidents. If it's just her hormone levels that are causing issues, maybe they can help her get it under control while she's pregnant. I totally get it. I just don't know why she has been obsessing so much. She has it in her head that he's my biological son. She thinks some stuff went down with me and Nikki. But prior to our house burning down, we hadn't seen you guys in like 2 years. I don't know why she is so stuck on that. It doesn't make any sense to me either. Please let me know if you need any help. So Terry is bringing Gwen home in the next hour or so. I think he's going to take her to eat something first, but I told you they are welcome back. I can't just kick them at Nikki. They will be homeless. I can't do that. I can kind of understand where you're coming from. But I also can't stay here with baby boy if that's the case. She is clearly very unstable. I wouldn't call her unstable. If the hospital is releasing her, that means she's fine now. Plus, now that we know she's pregnant and her hormones are causing her to do all these weird things, we can better help her. I'm not comfortable with this at all. She wasn't pregnant for all those incidents. As far as we know, she could have been. She was also dealing with losing her house and all her belongings. Cut her some slack. You promised me she was going to get help. The fact is she hasn't yet, and now any help she can get will be delayed because she's pregnant. Nikki, calm down. It's going to be fine. She's fine now. I'm packing mine and baby boy's things. We're going back to my dad's. Fine, just go. In a few days, you'll see everything is fine, and you'll come back. Nikki packs up her and baby boy's belongings and once again goes to stay with her dad. Time jump. 3 weeks later. Sean goes over to Nikki's dad's house to see her and baby boy. Nikki, it's time for you and baby boy to come home where you both belong. No, not this time, Sean. It's not safe there. Baby boy and I are doing well and safe here. No drama, no yelling, no cops. Things are much better now, I promise. She's getting help and she's good, especially now that she knows she's pregnant. I can see her elevated hormones making the situation worse, not better. That's not fair. You can't use her pregnancy against her. Give her a chance. I just don't feel comfortable. No, I'm not going to let you do this. You are breaking our family apart. This isn't right. Baby boy deserves to live with both of his parents in his own house. Of course he does. But is that the right thing to do right now if he isn't safe in his own home? Don't you trust me? You know I trust you. It's Gwen I don't trust. Then trust me when I tell you things will be different. She has changed. Okay, fine, but the minute something happens or I feel unsafe, we will be gone, and we will not come back. That's fair, but I wish you would try a bit harder instead of ripping our family apart. Let me help you pack everything up. Sean helps Nikki pack and the 3 of them return home. Hi everyone, so I know this isn't like my usual videos, but this was something that had to be addressed ASAP. So the person who submitted the toxic sister-in-law story is Nikki in the story. And something that she first and foremost really wants everybody to know right now is that her and baby boy, son in the story, they are currently in a much, much better place. They're doing very, very well, and they are safe and healthy. So that's first and foremost. Another thing I want to address is that in the story, I don't think the parts that we are putting out there are conveying just how much she did do for herself and for her son when they were put in these dangerous situations. And something that's also not coming across is just how many little resources she really had for herself and for her son, and why it was so difficult to get in a better place, and why she did ultimately have to keep returning to her husband at the time and go back to that house with Gwen in that house. Something she wanted you guys to know is that even though she did have her dad there, he was someone that she was able to go to occasionally, but he lived in a place where they had very strict rules. So even though in the story we kind of convey it like she was staying there the whole time, she was actually back and forth a lot between hotels and other places she was able to go to for a few days at a time, but she wasn't working. She had no money. She really was struggling. She really had a hard time during this time. It has to be said because I don't think it's being conveyed like it should be. So she really wanted me to kind of get that across for you guys now. But what's not okay is shaming her for the steps and the actions that she did take that you guys are seeing right now, calling her names, calling her a bad mother. None of that is okay. And the comments are starting to get to her. So she actually almost wanted to pull the story and decided not to, but she did ask me to kind of explain a little more to you guys and to please ask you to be a little more supportive and conscious of things that you are posting because she does read them all and they are getting very difficult for her to read. And the last thing I want to say is that there is a happy ending to the story. There's a conclusion. While there might be some minor things that are still going on present today, it's nothing like what you guys are seeing. And I want you guys to understand that the part that you are on now, it will get worse before it gets better. And finally, the last thing I need to address is that Gwen did not burn her house down. It was confirmed that it was faulty wiring to an old house, and it started in the fuse box. The kids are excited to see baby boy, and they all settle back into their regular routines. For the next few weeks, everything is quiet. Things once again seem to be good. Time jump. 3 weeks later. Nikki and baby boy are taking a nap. Both are suddenly woken up by shrilling screams. Nikki opens her eyes and sees Gwen standing over her and baby boy. Help! Help me! He has a knife. Please help me. He's trying to unalive me. Terry is trying to unalive me. What? I'll get Sean. Nikki grabs baby boy and runs to Sean's office. Sean. Terry has a knife and is trying to unalive Gwen.